Hello friends, my name is Zohaib and welcome to my channel The Cryptogenesis. In this video, I'm going to talk about blockchain attacks which can affect the functionality of blockchain network and what losses have occurred in the past. In 2018, Japanese cryptocurrency exchange CoinCheck got hacked, resultantly a loss of $530 million. Moreover, a New Zealand-based cryptocurrency exchange named Cryptopia hacked in 2019 and scammer hacked almost $16 million from the exchange. In the same year, an attack was carried out on Binance Exchange, which is the largest centralized exchange with respect to the trading volume, and 7,000 BTC were stolen. As you know that blockchain technology is the fastest growing technology which is being adopted widely throughout the globe. Since the nature of blockchain technology is transparent and based on the concept of decentralization, therefore bad actors or scammers try to take advantages from its weaknesses. Here we have lists of blockchain attacks. These are the most common type of attacks that can happen to a blockchain network. At first, we have double spending and 51% attack. We have two types of double spending, which are race attack and Finney attack, and then types of 51% attack, which are cyber attack and eclipse attack. Other than above mentioned blockchain attacks, we will also discuss phishing attack, man in the middle attack, the DOS attack, typo squatting attack, and routing attack. Since we have to address these attacks thoroughly, therefore we will cover these blockchain attacks in two parts. Given attacks are just some of the most common types of blockchain attacks, and new methods of attacking blockchain systems are constantly being developed by the hackers. It's important for individuals and organizations to be aware of these threats and take appropriate measures to protect themselves. So let's start the video with the double spending attack. Spending attack. In real world cases, it's impossible to use physical money twice because you transfer the value physically and take goods and services against it. Therefore, you cannot reuse it. While in the case of digital money, there is a technical flaw which is known as the double spending, in which a cryptocurrency tender can be utilized multiple times. In normal scenario, if you have some cryptocurrency and you want to transfer the cryptocurrency to person, the transaction will be added to the unconfirmed pool of transaction where miners will verify the transactions through confirmation process, and then the transaction will be added in the block, and then block will be published on the blockchain. Now here we will take an example to clarify the concept of double spending. Let's say Max has 5 digital tokens of any cryptocurrency and he wants to buy a product from Mike which cost him 3 tokens. If Max sent 3 tokens directly to Mike, the transaction is legitimate. But if Max sent these 3 tokens to Mike and Charlie simultaneously at their wallet addresses, then it will be considered as double spending. Since digital tokens are simple files which can be duplicated and can be sent to multiple recipients, the goal of the bad actor is to get second transaction confirmed from network before first transaction gets verified. And this is how he can be successful in double spending. As a result of a failed transaction, Charlie didn't get the money as Charlie had already delivered the product services to Max. But Charlie is not at fault for this unsuccessful transaction. Therefore, now most of the vendors who deal in cryptocurrency wait for 6 blocks confirmation, which means 5 subsequent blocks for extra security and genuineness of transaction. However, the number of confirmation from network miner depends on the amount of the transaction. After addition of subsequent 5 blocks, now the recipient can assume that the transaction is legit and cannot be reversed. Nonce is number occur once that prevents double spending, and we will cover nonce in cryptography section. Now we will try to understand double spending through picture. Here we have Max who is trying to carry out double spending by sending 1 BTC to Mike and Charlie at the same time to their wallet addresses. Both transactions will then be added to the pool of unconfirmed transactions where miner will try to verify both transactions. The first transaction that is verified will be added in the block and block will be published to the blockchain network. While in case of second transaction, Since hash of the set transaction already used in the first transaction, therefore it will be declared invalid by the miners. As we saw in the second video, that due to non-availability of third party, network nodes are required to verify transactions through their device computational power and solve complex cryptographic puzzles. This process is also called proof of work mechanism. In 51% attack, the goal of the bad actor is to get control of more than 50% of network's computing power, which is used to mine coins that will allow him to change transaction history, reverse transaction, and in some cases, he has the power to make entirely new version of blockchain. Bad actors can acquire 51% of computational power in a blockchain network through renting hash rate from cloud mining services, buy expensive hardware to which gives them direct control over the computational power, by creating or joining a mining pool that they control or a group of miners who together control more than 50% of the network computational power. This would allow the bad actor to carry out 51% attack without needing to gain access to as much computational power themselves. Having said that, in recent times, most established blockchain networks have measures in place to prevent 51% attacks and other type of blockchain attacks, making them difficult to execute in practice. I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any question, feel free to ask me in the comment section below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Peace.